Did this work? I don't know, dude. I don't know if this worked. Let's see what happens. Am I on? Okay, cool. I think we're on. I think we're on, boys! What's the audio like? Is the audio fresh? Audio good? Yeah, okay. Dude, are you ready for some vegan excuses, bro? Let's get into the vegan excuses. We're gonna get into the vegan excuses. So the idea was that I was coming home from Thanksgiving, December 1st. I had no motivation, bro. Why is it like frozen? I don't freeze. Okay, so I was coming home from Thanksgiving, and it was December 1st, and I had no motivation, bro. Just out of the motives. And I was listening to Chris D'Elia's podcast, and he said, if you only do something in life because you decided to do it. Dude, it's like... no, good call on the heart rate, dude. Good call on the heart rate. There we go. I'm seeming to have a lot of technical difficulties, because that's what you do. You have all sorts of difficulties. It just keeps like it's not great on my phone. The stream's not super great, and I think it's because I'm uploading. I feel like I'm uploading a video at the same time. No, that's good. That's fine. Okay, sorry. I just keep looking at my phone and it's like buffering. So I'm coming home. Here Chris D'Elia says you only do something in life because you decided to do it. Like, no matter if it's been done or not, if you decided to do it, it's done. And dude, that like just resonated with me. Like, you can accomplish anything. Dude, if you want to like be a millionaire, decide to be a millionaire and it's done. You know what I'm saying? And so December 1st, I was like, dude, I'm going to decide right now that I'm going to kick 2020 straight in the dick. And I'm going to start this off with I'm going to start this off with Train Like a Pro Challenge. 20 hours a week, 3 weeks, 1 week recovery. I've only done 20 hours once ever before. That was this year. I think it was during the Garden State Fondo week. But not only is it doing 20 hours a week, it was also doing structure. It was a solid training program. And yikes. It was difficult, dude. It was very difficult. Now, jumping into the vegan excuses part is that December 1st, when I did my FTP test, my fitness was low, but my fatigue was like almost zero. Okay, I was fresh as a daisy. And so when I did that FTP test, it wasn't very good, but I did 311 for 20 minutes, which put me at 298, but I weighed 163 pounds. I woke up this morning at 154, and then after some coffee, and stuff, I'm like 155 right now. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, so to give you some sort of context, my best ever 20-minute power was in May at the cycling camp. I did 380 for 20 minutes. But that was after so much training. Like, that was like the pinnacle of my fitness. Okay, so I come and I do December 1st, I did 311, 163 pounds. I project that right now, because I haven't been doing any high intensity. The 3 weeks of 20 hours a week, dude, I never went over zone 4, right? Most of it was zone 2, a little bit of zone 3. So even though like 60 hours in 3 weeks sounds like it's going to make, send your FTP to the moon, not really. You know what I mean? But it's not what I was focused on. I wasn't doing 3 weeks to build my FTP, okay? I was just trying to build a base. I was trying to get volume in like nobody's business. And I did that. And one of the last rides I did during that block, actually the last 2 rides, so at the end of the 3 weeks on Saturday, I went and rode to Yosemite. I did 6 hours. Bro, like 10,000 feet of climbing, like almost 100 miles. Dude, it was no big deal. It was so crazy because the amount of volume, the amount of back-to-back-to-back 4-hour rides was just like no big deal. It was really surprising. And then Sunday, on the final day of the training, I jumped into a Zwift race, and I actually won it, dude. My legs were hammered. My fatigue score got up to like 140. My form was like negative 69 or negative 70. Right now, let me tell you what I am. What the hell? It shows nothing. Just says blank. Hold on. So this week was my rest week, okay? And I did one set of intervals, kind of noodled. I rode a lot of motos. A lot of motocross this week. Dude, why is it not showing? I don't want the podcast app, dude. Give me Training Peaks. That's so weird. It's not loading my Training Peaks. That's so strange. I've never seen this before. Just blank. Cool. I'm going to assume my form. I think my fitness is something like 65. Dude, I really wish this would work. Because then I could just tell you what it is. Hey, buddy. Eat a D. Alright, whatever. Let's get, let's just jump into this, dude. I am, like I said, not expecting to do any sort of crazy numbers. It's basically January 1st. I did a huge build. Is this frozen? I did a huge build and then recovered. And now January, the duration's going to go down. The duration's going to go down. My intensity is going to go up. So let's go to workouts. Let's go to FTP tests. What are we? I don't want to do the ramp because I didn't do the ramp to start with. Let's just do this. Okay. Alright, boys, it's on. We have started. So, I'm going to run through the workout that Zwift has here provided for me. I'm going to drink not pee. If you watch my Instagram stories. So, okay, I've got a video coming out on this, obviously. I've got a video coming out on this, but I daily vlogged the first 21 days of this all on Instagram story. Why is Todd out of the saddle sprinting at 2 watts per kilo? You know what I'm saying? So if you want to go to my Instagram page, instagram.com/the_vegan_cyclist, and you go to where it's story highlights, you can actually go through each. It's like 11 of them. Some of them have multiple days. But I daily vlogged it, dude. The whole thing. Everything I was eating, every workout, every mental challenge, every mental struggle. So if you want to catch up and check it out, you know, Instagram for sure. You can also look back through all my posts. I posted every day, basically in December. To be honest, I should have just daily vlogged it on freaking YouTube, dude. I don't really know why I didn't. I have a lot of issues with like quality. I don't really want to put something out that's not quality. And so I freak out, man. I freak out when it's like, if it's not going to be a solid video. Oh, that's funny, dude. Okay, someone said, is the sun in your face? Bro, there is like a small little hole right there. That's funny, dude. Why? Anyway, I kind of freak out about like how much quality. And then, so here's the thing, is like, dude, it was a lot of time. 20 hours a week on the bike is not really 20 hours a week on the bike. On Zwift, you can cut that down, you can make it more efficient, but for the most part, dude, you're what, like 20 minutes getting ready, 20 minutes getting unready, and then I was doing stretching, rolling, band work, nutrition, Then I have 2 jobs. I own 2 companies. I own a web development company and a data distribution company. So like, I can't just fuck that off, you know what I mean? And then I've got 2 kids and a wife. So when all said was done, I was putting close to 30 to 35 hours a week into cycling specifically, okay? Then my day job, and then being a father, and then being a husband. And I'm gonna jump all into this, dude, into the video and stuff. But it was an eye-opener, bro. Like, time management, whew, it was crazy, dude. I mean, it really showed me how inefficient I am with my time, how much time I spend just diddling my phone, right? And so, when I had to do 3 to 4 hours a day, there's just no time to like hang out and browse Facebook. And then so after training, after working, after being a father, after being a husband, you know, to put together a YouTube video every day, I'd have died, dude. That'd have sucked. So this person says, you still didn't send me my prize I won in your transformation challenge. Direct message me, I guess. We send out everything, dude. My wife's on it. Oh, shit, I didn't even realize. Okay. So this is kind of just warming me up, I guess. You messaged me on Instagram 20 times? There's no way, dude. I literally respond to just about every single message on Instagram. All good? Email me. I'll make sure you get your prize. Dude. No, I'm not in ERG. ERG for me, erg mode, is where it kind of walks in the power. And it's really efficient, for sure. But I find that it doesn't feel natural. And so like if I'm doing a small bit of watts, 200, 300, not 300, sorry. If I'm doing 200, 210, 220, yeah, I'll do ERG mode all day. When it starts to get to the higher stuff, not so much, man. I like to adjust the cadence. Dude, that's funny, that light, dude. Is it still? No, I'm definitely not rocking the hat during the test. It's already getting warm. So, a couple things about the FTP test. Dude, your FTP to me doesn't really matter. It's not a great predictor of your fitness. or how well you're going to do in a race. I find like a lot of people, they won't have as good of FTPs, but they just know how to race and they know when to spend their matches. Yeah? And so for me, FTP is more important about training, setting your FTP so that going into the next 3-week block, that I'm actually training in the right zones. Okay. 2 minutes. At 2 minutes. I don't really want to do a 5-minute effort right now, to be honest. Like again, this isn't, I'm not super worried about this. Just trying to open up the legs a little bit. They don't feel super great. Yeah, I got the smart fan, so it adjusts to my heart rate. Is that really loud? Is that fan super loud? I did use the amp lotion. I used the amp lotion for this. I feel like I'm burning valuable matches for my test. Well, if I was a betting man, I would say this is going to be quite embarrassing. It's all good. Life still rips. Dude, I need to adjust my seat. My seat is just a little bit. One second. Dang it, dude. I don't have the right. My wife was doing something yesterday with the tools, and now she didn't put them back, and I don't have the tool. Dude, that's so frustrating. Where would that tool be? Man. Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's go. We always need more vegan excuses, right? We always need more vegan excuses. Okay. Dang it, dude, I have all my tools right here. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Right on. Right on.
Michael's asking about ratio of vegans to non-vegans. It's primarily cyclists. I would say 10% of the audience is actually vegan. Maybe 15. It's all right. But here's the thing. Here's what's so cool. Is how many people were die-hard, never going to be vegan, never going to eat plants. After 5-6 years of me wearing them down, they, not that they're fully vegan, but we've definitely got more and more people eating plants, or even just thinking about your diet. Changing your diet is really hard to do. The first step is just to think about it. Know what I mean? Okay. Dude, I am really nervous, actually, like super, super nervous. You know when someone's nervous when they start sucking down gels right before an effort. SIS. Okay. Couple things. I know technically, like on a ramp test, when I did a VO2 max test, no standing whatsoever. You stay seated, and you know, that's it. We're not doing that here, because I didn't do that on December 1st. I rode basically like, hey, let's do 20 minutes as hard as I can. Standing, sitting, spinning, grinding, whatever. Fix the fan. So I am going to stand during this at certain points, because it's going to give me a better idea of what I can actually do on the real road. Also, real road power is going to be probably significantly different than this, but we have to compare apples to apples, and since I started this week on the trainer, we're going to finish it. Alrighty. I weigh 155 pounds. I woke up at 154. I'm 155 right now. Last time I did 311. My best ever is 380. I'm really shooting for 330 on this. We ready? Are we ready? Come on. Empty the tank, bro. Empty the tank. I'm not going to talk a lot because I really want to focus. Because I can't go too hard on the start. I'm already a little overzealous. Thanks, bro. Thanks, David. Fucking hurting. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Fuck you, dude. Damn it. The fucking climb came unplugged. So I'm stuck in a really raked position. Damn it! Come on! God damn it. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Fucking go down. Dying out, dude. Just pedal. Fucking just pedal. Damn it, dude. Okay. Well, fuck yeah. Damn, dude. That last 5 minutes. I mean, I went from holding like 340, like pretty comfortably. And then from minute 10 to 5, from minute 10 to 5, bro, I was like, this is it. I'm gonna look like an idiot. I'm gonna completely crack. But dude, the dude who gave me $100, bro, I mean, to the 3 guys gave me money. Fucking, that's insane. But the guy that gave me 100, it's like, dude, I had to blow my heart up for that. I'm just gonna blow my heart out. The ventilation is not good in here at all. So I was definitely overheating. And then I have the kicker climb, which is awesome, but it came unplugged and it was like super raked. I had just like pulled it up, and so I was like maybe at like 12%, which was really difficult. Whatever. Look, my goal was 330. Obviously, it would have been really cool if I hit 340. On the road, out on the real road, 100% could do 340. You know what I mean? But I'm stoked with that, dude. I'm stoked. So to go from 311, so what is that, 21 watts? Okay, so I bumped my FTP 21 watts in 4 weeks, but you know, I didn't need to do 60 hours to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure, if bumping my FTP was the only thing I wanted, I could have just done some high intensity stuff, you know? But then that doesn't give me a base going into the year. And I really, really want to go into the year with a solid base to where I can peak and hit 400 watts for 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Well, so Sam is saying 315 or 330. Well, my 20-minute power was 332. But your FTP is essentially like what you could do for an hour. And so it's like your 20-minute power like times 85% or whatever the math is, 95%. And so technically now my FTP is 315. And so now that's going to change, it's going to change all my workouts. You know what I mean? Bro, let's 400 for 20 minutes is absolutely my goal. Would you guys want to watch a race? Let's see if there's a race coming up. We might have just missed them. I mean, not bad. I'm okay with that. Let's do this race. Let's do a 5-lap race. Boom. If you want to hang out for 28 minutes, I know that's kind of lame. But if you hang out for 28 minutes, we'll do a race. We'll make this be a little bit more of a thing. A little bit more of a thing. $330 to $400. It's not going from like you have to understand that this is basically January 1st. Okay, so I had a massive season. I raced from February 1st basically to October, and then I took November pretty much off. Like I didn't do much, you know what I mean? So in May I did 380 for 20 minutes. That's where I'm getting that number from. That's where, like if I was to say, thanks bro, I can't pronounce your name, Estradas. So the 400 number is coming from my peak about 6 months ago, which was 380. Now that's on the real road. That was me and Chaz measuring the dicks hard. Okay. And I was on form. And so, yeah, like if I was to say 330 was the best I've ever done and I'm hoping to hit 400 in the next 6 months, like that's a stretch. But that's not what this is. You know what I mean? If I was peaking right now, my program would be terrible. Like I'm not trying to peak December 30th, you know? Like bro, we got a long season. He paid 100. He paid to hear excuses. So let's throw out some excuses. Kick or climb. Got messed up midway through. What else is another excuse? It's freaking off season. You know what I mean? I haven't done any intensity. Okay, so I take that back a little bit. I've done 2 Zwift races. And 1 20-minute effort in the past month. But like, to bump your FTP, and okay, so here's the thing, here's an important thing, right? Is this a really good point that some guys, they'll go out and they'll ride, 200 miles. Okay, your guys that do double centuries, often, bro, they are not fast. Because all they do is ride slow and long. Well, that's not going to bump your FTP. It's not going to, like if you go out and ride 700 miles in 2 days at zone 2, well, you're not really going to have a higher FTP. The idea to bump your power is to overextend yourself. And so going into January, I'm going to start doing some threshold to high threshold workouts. So often it will be like 5 minutes. Okay, so my FTP right now is 315. So probably my workouts in January will consist of doing 330 to 350 for 5 minutes with a 2.5 minute. Kyle, thank you, bro. Lost my train of thought. So 315. I'll go into next week doing this week 5 minutes at 330 to 350 with a 2.5 minute recovery times 5 to 7 efforts. I'll probably, the way my coach does it, he'll build me into it. So the first week I'll have 4 sets at like 335. Then next week I might have 5 sets at 345, 350. And then once I can do say 5 sets at 345, 350, bang, bang, bang every time, then he'll bump the watts and he'll go, okay, now do 360. And that's the thing, is like, you progressively overreach. Okay, so if I want to do 400 watts for 20 minutes, well, I'm going to have to get to the point where I'm doing 400 watts for 5 minutes 4 or 5 times, and then actually probably go a little more. Like that's a ways away. We got a lot of time, bro. The love that I'm getting, I'm gonna buy my wife a nice dinner. Hey, let me ask you a question. I got a text from Phil Guyman this morning, because we're best buds. A bit of a controversial text for me, and he said, hey, video idea. We hang out for a week, we ride, I go vegan for a week, you go omnivore for a week. And Phil cooks for me, I cook for Phil. Now, my initial reaction is like, and I told him, I was like, bro, like, you going vegan for a week is no problem. Me going not vegan for a week that is a problem. It doesn't work that way. Now, I'd like to hear your thoughts on how can we adapt that idea to make it interesting without me having to eat a steak. Because just flat out, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to eat a steak. But I've always said this. I've always said, I'll eat meat if I kill it myself. Right? And so I guess there's that loophole in my logic. Is like, if I go out and throw an arrow through a turkey's face, I just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. It's like, when I put that on me and saying, hey, I can, like that cow right there, I'll eat that cow if I cut its throat and slice it up. But am I really going to do, like, do I want meat that bad? Like, no. But so, like, I'm staying vegan. I'm just saying, how could you adapt that idea? And so I was thinking, we cook Phil 2 identical dishes. Like, I cook something and then we have, he's got some chef buddies. And we have his chef buddies, like, cook an identical looking dish, and he tries to identify which one's vegan or not. The other idea was, it's just a one-way street, that I go and I hang out with him for a week. I cook him dinner and lunch, and I do all this stuff. Maybe we go like a kind of a travel channel sort of thing. Like, we go and we have vegan food from some high-quality chefs. And it's just like, I do a video about, I forced Phil Guyman to go vegan for a week. And then his video is, I went vegan for a week, here's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And so, fishing, that's actually something that came in my mind. Because I had been vegan for about a year. And I took my wife camping. And she's a mountain girl, dude. My wife is a straight up mountain chick. And she really likes fishing. And so, hey, there's one of my kids. So we fished. I caught the fish, or like I put out the reel. Anyway, we ended up catching a fish. And so I was like, okay, well, I mean, this is what I said. I said I'd eat if I killed it myself. And dude, to be honest, it just wasn't worth it to me. Even though fish are dumb and whatever, it's like, there's really not much of an experience coming from that fish. It's just like, it just felt a little pointless. Like, I don't need this fish. And, you know, I cut it, I gutted it, I did the whole thing, we cooked it on a fire. I just felt pointless afterwards, to me. Now, if anyone, I don't want to make this be all a vegan rant thing, but to me, hunters that are like conservational hunters, that's the way to do it if you're going to eat meat. You know, like a lot of times, dude, like a proper hunter, dude, they understand the connection to life. And a lot of times they're not buying from the supermarkets because they took down one elk or deer or bear and it's like lasted them, you know, years. Anyway. Fish ain't dumb. I mean, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. On a level of like, you put it on a spectrum, all things are not equal. You know, a mosquito lands on my arm, dude starts sucking my blood. Like, I'm not trying to carefully lift it off my skin and put it back into, you know, its home. All right? There's just different levels of experience. I mean, because like it's a slippery slope, right? Like at a certain level, if you're like, well, all things have a right to live, well then what the fuck are you going to eat? Like plants? Like I have to kill a plant to eat it. And I can't remember what religion it is, but there is a religion where they only eat things that aren't alive. It's like, no, only eat like roots or something. I can't remember what it is. Or the leaves or something like that. It's like the fruit. Anyway, whatever. Let's get off that topic. I just thought it was interesting because as a viewer, like I can see, obviously the vegan community would be like, just eat me up for doing anything remotely close to that. But as a meat eater standpoint, I feel like sometimes, like, and look, I ate meat for 24 years, so it's not like I don't know what it's like. But maybe someone else could do it. I think like if you had someone that was really objective and they went back and forth and to give you like, hey, you know, this is my thoughts and make it not be so cultish, it would be a better brand for plant-based. But look, I love me some plants, dude. I eat them all the time. Well, that's Ash. That's the thing, dude. It's like, okay, if you want to sell out for YouTube, like if I wanted to make a video today that was going to get 2 million views, it would be vegan cyclist eats meat in the first time in 7 years. But dude, I'm not going to do it. There would be like virtually nothing that could get me to do that. Okay, that's like my thought. But then it feels to me like I can look at it on the other side of someone who's not vegan being like, well, so you're so biased. Like you're so biased, there's nothing that's going to change your opinion. You know what I mean? And so then I feel like, God, that is weird, like, to come out and straight say, it doesn't matter. I'll never do that. But it is true. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you hanging out and watching my FTP test. That was a lot of fun. And no, it really wasn't. It was not fun at all, actually. It was quite terrible. I went deep. I started off pretty good, actually. Like I felt, so with a 20-minute test, I find you really want to try to let that effort come to you. The first time I ever got power, I jumped on, I went outdoors, and my coach was like, you got to do a 20-minute power test. And it's like, well, you just got power, and you don't know what those numbers mean. I just know a higher number is better. So dude, I went out and like did 350 watts for like a minute. And then was like, oh, that's impossible. And so I want to say the very first time I ever did a power test, this would be in 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 2015. I think I did 260 watts, 268 watts. And I was 175 pounds. So that's the other thing too, is this like past Train Like a Pro challenge for the last 4 weeks. Again, real pros train 30 hours a week, but I had to manage my life and my work and everything else, which I lost some foothold on all things but cycling. And so I've really tried during my rest week to get back on top of everything. But December 1st, I was 163 pounds, did 311. Now I'm 155, I did 332. I think that's a really good progression for those 3 weeks. I've never, like I said, I've never done 20 hours before. And so probably potentially I still even have a little bit of fatigue. Let me see if Training Peaks popped up again. Because I really want to see. Okay. So 69 fitness, 68 fatigue. Why does it say my form is -9? Shouldn't it be +1? Or am I not understanding that? But it also, I didn't run a heart rate when I ran motos. So this rest week I rode motorcycles, dirt bikes with my son. Wednesday. Dude, see? I will buy some Chipotle. I will definitely buy some Chipotle. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Bro, bags on the live stream. Dude, you guys are amazing. What was I saying? So I didn't run my heart rate meter on Wednesday or Sunday. And I know that, like, maybe if you don't know anything about motorcycles or motocross, you might be like, dude, it's a motor. Dude, it is. Motocross is like a full body workout. And I have ran a heart rate before, and my heart rate will get between 170 and 190 during my motos. And so there's definitely like some cross training. And dude, that's what I love about ride all the bikes. Okay, so I ride mountain bikes and dirt bikes when I can. And so like when I go ride motocross, I usually try to go on a rest week or a rest day, because what will happen is I'm still keeping my fitness up. Like, okay, you have isn't that cool? You have fitness, how fit you are. You have fatigue, how fatigued you are, and then your form is the combination. It's like the net gain or loss of that. So when someone says they're on form, during like Thanksgiving, bro, I had like a positive form of 20. But my fitness was like 30, and my fatigue was like none because I hadn't really been riding. And so my 5-minute power, like super good. But your 20-minute, your hour, you know, even though your form is good, like your fitness is garbage. And so it's all about managing building your fitness. So you build and your fatigue goes through the roof, but you also bring your fitness up, and then you hit a rest week and you try to bring that fatigue down. And so you just stair step this, keep doing that. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Okay, we're gonna race. Dude, a 32-mile race is like, that's pretty good. That's a pretty big race. Also, I don't know what I'm saying. Someone had asked about how to get the VC kit in game. You have to ride 30 miles in one of the Zwift 100+1s, which is Saturday. It's always been a Wednesday. It's Saturday this month. What's your excuse? It's 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so potentially, I think everyone in America should be able to hit that. Most people in the UK might be a little late for them, or early. I don't know how that works. But check her out, dude. Zwift 100+1. It's about 4 hours, non-stop. We give away some money, $100 to the winner of the final sprint. Give away a t-shirt for a midway point. That's real good, man. We try to make it as easy as possible for the first 3 minutes. 3 minutes, dude, I'm losing it. For the first 30 miles. We try to make it as easy as possible because in a group, 100 miles on the indoor trainer, it's actually not that bad. It's not that bad. And so we try to keep everyone together. What is your FTP target? Well, my target was 330 to 345. 345 being like very optimistic. Dude, someone Tarvo. No, dude, you guys are amazing, bro. Okay. My target was 330 to 345. 345 was really optimistic. I really, like 330 was my, I'm not doing any less than that. Yeah, I'd be really disappointed if I did less than 330. I hit 332 for the 20 minute, which puts me at a 315 FTP. FTP target, yeah, like 360. I'd like to have an FTP of something around 360. Here's the thing, dude, some of the guys I'm racing with, you know what I mean? Like, Corey Lockwood, not that I'm racing him that often, but Corey freaking Lockwood, bro, like, he did 450 watts for 20 minutes. 450 watts for 20 minutes? That's bananas, bro. That's bananas. Hey, I don't want to wear this orange jersey. I want my VC jersey. Oh! Get off!
Ride on! Ride on! Ride on!
That's a bummer. It's all good. What kind of training volume did you do this year? So, for 2019, I did between 30 hours a month. I think average I was around 40 hours a month, 40 to 45 a month. My biggest month until December was 60 hours, and that was with like 2 big fondos in September. This month, dude, I'm like 75 hours because I did 20, 20, 20, like 10. This week I should be doing something close to 12 to 15. Okay. It automatically uploaded to Strava. I've done 72 hours, 39 minutes this month. That is double what I usually do. FTP test, 332. Well, 332 is the new FTP of 315 at 55 pounds. Did this? What if I missed the start? Did this live on YouTube.
Right on.
Check it out. Sick. So the guy says he's an avid cyclist and a hunter. And anyway, man, like, I really got to think that out. Just because, like, I would say I am vegan for health, primarily. But there is a bit of ethics involved with it. Like, it's just when you stop eating meat, like, there is a part of that. And so, you know what I mean? And it's just everything in life, bro, there is never a black and white, cross the board, easy answer. There's gray in all of it. I think it would be good. I don't know. I'll think about it. Either way, Phil is gonna go vegan for a week, and I'm gonna help him do that, and we'll see what he does. We'll see what he thinks. But dude, Phil already is like pretty vegan. He's very plant-based. The guy eats a lot of plants. Okay. Okay, boys. Oh, I can't clip it. Okay, ready? Kind of wanted another clip walk.
Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right.
Thank you, Steven.
Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right.
I can't really reply because my phone.
Right on. Right on.
Oh, I'm not in my big ring. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And my legs are pissed. Dude. Ouch. Why is this not? Okay, doing it. Why is the chat on? Doing a 20-minute power test before a Zwift race. Not recommended.
Ride on.
To anyone who doesn't know what Zwift is, I'm on a direct drive trainer, Wahoo kicker, and the kicker climb. So as the gradient, which you can see in the top right corner, you can see in the top right corner, as the gradient changes, the resistance in the trainer changes, and the rake of the bike changes. Everyone here is actually riding in real life. These are all people on their trainers at home. Everyone's power meter reads different. It really comes down to how much you weigh and how much you tell Zwift you weigh, but it doesn't matter. It's so much fun. It feels just like a real race. You really gotta understand the course. You gotta understand who's in the race. You gotta pay attention. There is drafting. It's badass, dude.
Ride on. Ride on.
What I really like about Zwift
Ride on.
is that, like in a Zwift race,
Ride on.
everyone else is dictating the pace. Okay, here's a little riser. It always gets really hard here. So, during the test, I was all in. I was full gas. But if I had any strength, like, I'm not a strong cyclist, but if I had any strong point, it'd be my ability to recover. I can do pretty hard efforts, and if I get some recovery, I feel like I can fully recover. Dude, the chat is not working. So, yeah, I mean, I emptied the tank on that 20-minute, but then I had 30 minutes to recover. So, like, there's no way I can do another 20-minute effort. Oh, I'm gonna puke. There's no way. But I can sit in. Well, you can sit in. What you got to be careful with, is you can see a lot of B's, so they grade the racing A, B, C, D. D is about a 1 to 2 watt per kilo average for an hour. C is 2 to 3. B is 3 to 4, A is 4 to 5. So, on a flat race, you'll get some B guys in the mix. Like right now, I'm on the very back. Well, potentially they'll open up a gap and I'll get smoked. So I gotta be really careful with that. I gotta pay attention to how other guys are racing so I don't get caught. So we should probably move up just a little bit. You can see in the top right, the red dot are A's, the green are B's. But the green dots overlay the A dots. Damn, dude, a 35-mile race? Fuck. You're gonna watch me get dropped. Uh, 68 kilograms, I think. Which way are we turning? Hopefully not. Yeah, okay. Damn, dude. This is like, maybe because I just blew my legs out. This doesn't feel easy. This does not feel easy. Damn, dude, it is strung out. Maybe I just... Excuses. The excuses are creeping in. I already did the FTP test. This is the race. So if you want to watch the FTP test, scroll back a bit. I did an FTP test. I set a new FTP for the year, going into the year. Now, we're doing a 30-mile race, because why not? See, like the blob right here? This is not bad. You could do this all day. And this, dude, to me, you do a really hard effort, it's always good to try to lock in them gains by after your hard effort, doing a semi, like, endurance tempo, even a little bit of threshold. Because like in a real race, you don't get to do 20 minutes hard and then get off the bike. Yeah. So this is like teaching my body to be able to recover under stress. I hate that I have this orange jersey, dude. I really wish I had my BC jersey. Oh, I forgot there's a little kicker in this, huh? It's hard. See, I'm a little too far back. Guys are gonna get split. Gotta make my way up. And I'm hurting. Everyone's kind of looking at each other, dude. I'm good with that. Let's take this whole lap easy. Huh. Yeah, hero break. That'd be an instant blow my shit up. Okay, well, that one wasn't bad. I think it's this next one. You guys are gonna light it up on this next one. I'm live streaming.
Look at this. I got on a Christmas clearance
So cute.
For next year.
So cute.
That's so cute. Take a pill, keep guessing out.
Wife almost getting me dropped. Showing me cute baby clothes. See, my eye is twitching. Ah, dude. Stop. Yikes. I gotta do that 4 more times. Shit. And there's no power-ups. Which, depending on how much of a hardcore purist you are, that's a good thing. But I really like the power-ups, man. It adds a really cool dynamic to it. Like in real racing, real road racing, crit racing, whatever, there's dynamics to know how to race, how to handle your bike, how to go through turns efficiently, how to get aero and still put out power. Well, all of that goes away here. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I can sit straight up like this at 30 miles an hour. Can't do that shit in a real race. So I like power-ups because it sort of adds a component to, like, when do you use it? When do you use them? But there's none here. Oh, dude, I'm pretty smashed, bro. Got 20-minute effort. I need one of those yellow Monsters and one of those orange Red Bulls on top of the fridge. Please, please and thank you. Love you. Need some caffeine, bro. Huh?
How long do you have?
Maybe an hour. Everything okay? Say hi. I don't think they saw you. It's all good.
Wait, how do you see me? Is it delayed?
Yeah. My wife's being goofy off camera.
Oh,
Okay.
You can't see me?
No. All good, babe. Love you. Ah, move, move. Move, I'm getting shot. Get out of here. Fucking babe. Almost got dropped. You saw a couple of guys did. That was a close one, dude. No, I mean, I have this Monster Hydro. It's mainly water. But I need some sugar. The live chat just does not work. It's not live streaming. Crap. I'm hanging on by a thread, dude. Dude, these guys going off the front are so strong. Jesus. There's just like, it just feels like there's no rest. That's probably coming from the past effort, right? If you're just tuning in, I already did my FTP test around the 20-minute mark of this video. I did what I was hoping to do. I was shooting for 3:30 to 3:45 for 20 minutes. I hit 3:32. I like that. That's good. It's really good going into the season. Like, I have so much time to build on top of that. So way better. Like if it was 298 January 1st, I feel like I'm a little behind. But 3:30 or 3:15 as an FTP at the start of 2020 gives me 3 months to really ramp into full gas. Nah. I know it's a lot of work, but if you don't go hard and get to the top, like if you're even slightly off the back going over the top of that climb, you're never getting back on. As you can see, 3 guys got dropped on that last one. So I'd rather get to the top in the front third and allow myself some slipping room on the descent to recover than trying to hang on the back and potentially getting popped. I have one more effort in me. That's it. I've got one. So hopefully this next one, they don't light it up on that climb. And sometimes that will happen. Like the race will start really hard, and like right now, it's kind of like, well, if you haven't been dropped by now, it's going to be really hard. You guys are going to have to do a big effort to make anything happen. Dude, AMP PR lotion is great for the legs, nightmare for the hands. I'm slipping everywhere. How are these guys fucking typing, dude? I'm like having a stroke. And these guys are just casually talking about some number. I don't know what they're talking about. This little false flat right here, guys will open it up sometimes. What are people talking about? What is 28.8? What does that mean? See, I told you they were gonna light it up. See the gaps opening? See them gaps? That's why you got to be up front. See that guy's doing 7 watts per kilo to get back on the group. That's hard. Oh, I'm so sick. What's he think of it?
I just opened it.
Okay, don't show him until I can show. Awesome.
You think it looks like kind of cheaply printed or no?
I'm not sure. You're almost getting me dropped every time you come in here. Let me show him when I'm done though. I had a custom motorcycle jersey printed for my son. Has his name, his sponsors. It's pretty dope. He was supposed to come for Christmas, it didn't. Of course. Dude, I am dangling. And it's just because you guys are watching. If you guys weren't watching, oh, the vegan excuses. The vegan excuses would be full gas. I'd probably throw water on my trainer to get it to short circuit, to give me an excuse to drop out. But we're getting it done, dude. We're getting it done. Set a new FTP and go race. Fucking good stuff. Dude, let's just chill. Let's just not go hard. Anyone? Thumbs up if you want to chill. Okay. You all agreed. Well, Lee, if you're staying up to watch me win, get ready for some disappointment. I mean, I am basically full gas just to hang in the group. I got nothing. Also, Zwift 100+1 this Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'd love it if you jumped in it. We ride 100 miles plus one, because why not? I live stream it. We talk about life and relationships, controversial topics, all the goodies. This Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Join. If you win the final sprint, you get $100 cash. 100%, dude. I've given it out, I think 7 times so far. Shit, dude. You guys said you were gonna chill. I don't think I'm gonna make it over the next climb, dude. I'm pretty fucking all in, man. I don't know how I'm going to get over this next climb. What's up, Chaz? Chaz is on. Fuck. We made it. We made it. Shit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dude. Oh my God. I just keep seeing this guy's name, Chill. And it's like, you're lying. You're lying. I really need to recover, dude. If I can just get to the last lap, you know what I mean? I might not make it over the last climb, but at least if I make it to the last lap, I'll be able to finish the race. You know what I mean? Dude, my legs are screaming now, dude. I can't really emphasize just how hard I went during that 20-minute test. Dude, I hate this part. I hate this part where guys go hard. Don't go hard. Don't go hard. Don't go hard. Don't go hard, I said. Jesus, that guy's doing 9 watts per kilo. Okay, we didn't go that hard. That wasn't bad. That wasn't an effort. If we keep this pace, I can make it over the climb one more time. We got this. We got this, boys. We got it. Dude, this is a long race, bro. An hour plus. This is not easy. Ah! Just finish this, dude. Just finish. Just finish with this group. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're going into that last climb. Shit. I just gotta make it over this. Make it over this climb. You can make it to the finish. Make it over this climb. You can make it to the finish. Make it over the climb. Okay. Ah. Shit, dude. Jeez Louise, dude. I'm digging really deep, man. I am digging really deep. like 6 miles left, dude. Dude, I want to stop pedaling so bad. Dude, I'm trying to spin really high cadence because my legs are just smoked, dude. See that group up there? When we pass that group, guys are gonna attack because it's kind of like creates some chaos. I wanna make sure I don't get stuck in that C group. What did I tell you? See that T hit. He wasn't paying attention. He might be getting dropped for good. Got to pay attention to that. Yeah, looks like he's getting dropped. That sucks. If you're not paying attention to that group, for sure, always there's an attack like that. That sucks for that guy, dude. Hibalt. My FTP is now 315 at 155 pounds. It was 298 December 1st. December 30th, it's now 315. That puts me in a really good spot. Plus, in the last 4 weeks, I went from 163 to 155. So dropped 8 pounds and tacked 21 watts onto my FTP. That's, and FTP wasn't my goal. It was base. So I should probably be able to tack on another 20 watts in January and potentially another 10 to 15 watts in February. And then maybe like a 5 watt increase here and there throughout the year. Okay, we gotta focus. We have got to focus. I mean, we came so far, dude. We went so deep to get to this point. Let's not lose it with 3 miles to go. Dude, I'm really surprised at the power that I'm holding after doing that 20-minute effort. Dude, my legs are jello, bro. Fuck. This is difficult. Got to get this last. We're gonna light it up right here, dude. it's going to be orange numbers all the way to the top. Come on. Ready? Go. Let's go. Let's do it. Fucking hell, dude. Fucking hell. That was everything I had. Fuck. I mean, dude, I was basically sprinting for that last mile. I mean, dude, I emptied the tank, bro. I mean, there's just, my legs were goners, bro. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh. What is shit. This mouse doesn't work. This mouse doesn't work when it gets hot. I want to see. See, this is dumb. When you go from one event to another event, it doesn't show. This shows the power from my old event. But it doesn't matter, dude. 256 average for that race. Or whatever. Or what was it? 290, 289. So let's call it 290 for an hour with fucking intervals after doing the 20-minute power. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Come on, mouse. Dude, this mouse just, when it gets hot, there's just no way it works. Okay. No. I don't want to stop. I don't want to end the ride. There we go. There we go. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Hey, man. I went deep. I went deep. No way I'm going that deep. Dude, S-Prez with another hunto? Bro, dinner for the wife? We're going to be eating good tonight, dude. We're going to eat some Chipotle. My wife's not fully vegan, so she probably want to get some like butterfish, some like fish. She likes fish. Dude. Man. So like, that's kind of, yeah, one more race. Forget about it, dude. So like, I don't really have, like I was already saying, I don't really have a skill set that allows me to win races. Some guys are really good climbers. Chaz is like a really good climber. Jeff Linder, NorCal cycling videos. The dude's FTP is like Cat 4 FTP. But the guy can sprint so well and he's so smart. He's like one of the smartest racers out there. You know what I mean? That he has a skill set to do really well. My skill set is sort of like, it's just about being a domestique, and that's just how some guys are, man. I can recover quickly, and I can sort of hold decent power, like high zone 3 for a long time. When I did the climb to Kaiser, I won that, and it was 8 hours and 42 minutes, like 16,000 feet of climbing, heat. Like it wasn't about surges. It was just about maintaining your power for a really long time and being able to recover under stress. And like that's if I was good at anything, that'd be it. So like you can see from this, I did a 20-minute effort. I emptied my soul. I really went as hard as I could. But then able to, like, so I did 3:32 for 20 minutes. And then I jump into a race and I do basically 290 watts for over an hour. Like the difference in watts for what I did for 20 minutes, what I do over an hour. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, man. What's my Chipotle order? I'd highly recommend you go to my Instagram and on my story highlights. I've got the bowl hack. Check out the bowl hack. It'll change your life. And also, if you want to look back at the Training Like a Pro, I have every single day as a story. It starts like it's on the highlights, and it starts all the way back training number 1, and then it goes all the way up to 11. It shows how I manage work, my daily schedule, what I'm eating, a couple rants about time management. It shows all my workouts. Maybe I already said that. I mean, it's like a good 2 hours of content. And again, like I'll put a solid video together. VC, what's your thoughts on bike fit? So, dude, bike fit makes a huge difference. Everyone's a little different though, and so, like, I would say I'm pretty proportionate. Some guys are really short and some guys are really tall, and that will make a proper bike fit even more important. But you got to get it done by the right person. Estratus says, would you join Tarun Elite? I would not. I would not. For one, they denied me hard. They didn't want me. And so, you know what I mean? That's what made me go and start my own team. And we've got the Ride Bikes Bro Elite team for 2020. We've got Chaz. We have Nick, who's an amazing sprinter. We've got Miles. We've got Tim. And we've got Greg. And it's going to be solid. Plus, dude, we have like a ton of people across the globe going to rock the kit. So, you know, would it be cool? This guy says nice YouTube channel. I can't message him at this moment, but thank you. Would it be cool to be on like a team that I don't have to run? Yeah, because like running a team is very difficult. I mean, it's very stressful. But it's so much fun to do for me to do your own thing and have your own direction. Also, Tarun lost Jeff Linder. Jeff Linder went to Mike's Bikes. So, you know, I don't know who's on Tarun at this time. But our team's going to kick ass, bro. What's your best tips for fixing lower back pain? Core work. Tons of core work. And glutes. I don't really have lower back pain. But check out Tim at SoCal Bike PT on Instagram. SoCal Bike PT. Bro, he'll change your life. Like, he puts you on a pretty simple band program with some stretches and some different things. And your lower back potentially is hurting either A, because your bike fit, but more likely that your body's not biomechanically even. So you've got odd pressure points that are all coalescing in your lower back. And so if you do band work where you strengthen your glutes and hamstrings, you know, quads, your core, your upper back, your shoulders, like all that stuff works together, and that's what will solve pretty much any pain. Like, I had a knee issue that I literally could not ride the bike in June, and in about 2 months, dude, Tim took me from literally not even being able to sit on a bike without 10 out of 10 pain to crushing. 2020 rematch against Cam Jeffers. Yeah, dude, I'd love to do that. I know he's in a little bit of hot water at this moment. Maybe that will fade away. But I got to give him another shot because he wasn't really prepared. It was kind of unfair. I mean, I liquidated my soul, dude, to do that. But I think that next time he'll come way more prepared. He is a more accomplished and a better cyclist than me, especially on paper. So, you know, but I'd like to ride with him in real life, to be honest. Do you use a speed sensor with your Bolt? No, I do not. Yeah, Jeff will not be in the pink jersey. Jeff went to Mike's Bikes. And to be honest, dude, I wish that I knew he was up for grabs. I would have offered him a fucking sweet deal. And I was even talking to him, like before he made that announcement. So maybe he hasn't made the announcement. Maybe that's information that wasn't supposed to be released. Who cares? Who cares? What do I think of Cam Jeffers' controversy? I think it's really a bad situation, but the line has to be drawn right away with esports, right? And now, he didn't cheat in the race, and the gains you get from having a Tron bike are so minuscule. But so what he did was he used like a software to make his guy ride without him actually riding. And so the thing is like, well, how is that any different than like going out and buying a $10,000 bike? Like you didn't really earn it, I guess, like you just bought it. But the thing is, dude, with esports, it has to be such a clear line of like, you know, no wishy-washy. And so unfortunately for him, I agree with how they came down on him hard. Like, look, you did use software to game the system. And even though I think at the time those rules weren't really even talked about, you know, it's a very new thing. And so just think it's a shitty situation for him because he worked so hard to get to where he got. And it's not like he was legit. Like the articles I saw were you know, that he e-doped. And it's like, well, not really. You know, but it's got to be a line in the sand. Look, this is what it is. I mean, esports is going to be big. I really like this whole idea. But man, there's definitely room for, you know, margins of error. Like imagine if there's a way like in the final sprint of some big thing where millions of dollars on the line and you could get someone's trainer to cut out for 0.001 second. It might not even read on the screen, but like if you somehow Bluetoothed in or like cut someone's trainer out, dude, that could mean a win or a loss. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they control esports. The warm down is, I guess, like another 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm just going to go for another 2 minutes, and then I'm going to go die. I'm just dead, dude. I mean, I went... But here's the thing about training is that my form, you know, is like... It looked weird on Training Peaks, but it should be, my form right now should be around, like, -5, which is good. I have high fitness, low fatigue, coming off this 3-week build. And so even though I haven't done a whole lot of high intensity, you know, my ability to run endurance, which is like 220 to 250, dude, I'm solid right there. So I was able to dig deep on those little kickers and then recover at 220 to 250. And that's hard to do, man. You know? So when you really start to pay attention to your fitness and your form and your fatigue, you'll know when you can go deep or not. And today, on paper, I was able to go deep. But I'll be able to, like, this is just building, you know what I mean? This isn't like, I'm not peaking. So you might go, well, dude, a 315 watt FTP isn't that great. Right, it's not. It's not amazing. But I have to do it now so that I can update my training program so that I can train smart this week and all other weeks. Because essentially I'm trying to go into February 15th as the first race. We might not have the kits by then. But the end of February will be our first race. And I want to come out and slay, dude. Mike's most likely offered more. Well, so, Not that they offered him more, or I don't know what they offered him, but it would be, if I was Jeff, whose offer would I want to take? Like a nationally ranked, one of the best teams in NorCal, and give you an opportunity to really shine? Or some team, you know, essentially a second year team where the first year went totally sideways. You know what I mean? I would have had to offer Jeff like pay to get him to even consider my team. I just don't have the track record yet. It's all good, dude. Okay. Oh boy. All right. I'm done. Because I'm dead. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you to the people who dropped some money. Oh, look at that spider. Whoa, okay. What's up, spider? Can you see this spider? Is there any way to... Yikes. All good. We'll put you over here, little buddy. Okay. To anyone who dropped some money, dude, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It helps so much. You know what I mean? Like, dude, my life is... It's so squirrely. It's so squirrely, and it makes a huge difference. So anyway, I've got some really good videos coming out. Again, dude, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I put a lot of energy into Instagram. Basically, like I already told you a bunch of times, the first 21 days to train like a pro, I've daily vlogged it. And so anyway, check me out on Instagram. Check out for the videos coming up. Vegan excuse spider, dude. It's all good. Also, I've got 3 spots left in the Yosemite cycling camp. I opened it up to past campers and pre-reg, and then January 1st I was going to open it up to the public. It's about $1,000 with the 3 spots that I have left. They're queen beds in a cabin, so they're a nice bed. It's a nice spot. It's 6 days. It's May 13th to the 18th. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You check in Wednesday, you check out Monday. All the food is covered. Lunch, breakfast, dinner. We ride Yosemite, we ride the backwoods. It's fully sagged. It is the greatest thing you'll ever do on a bike. The lodging is covered. You get to Bass Lake. You get to Fresno. I'll pick you up from Fresno. I'll get you to Bass Lake. It's about $1,000. There's only 3 spots left. So if you're interested in that, message me on Instagram or email me at vc@thevegancyclist.com. Okay. Love you guys. Let's end this thing. I gotta turn the mouse on and off to get this to work. It's all good in the stream. As always,